Hey everyone, we are back here with lunch. For lunch we're making Zoodles, zucchini noodles. Now this is great because you can substitute it totally for pasta and they're yummy, aren't they?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're lacking the noodle or the carb or anything. If you're feeling the need for some carbs for energy, make it half and half Zoodles and spaghetti or something like that, and it's awesome. But either way, I just realized, Mom, we've made an all-vegetarian meal here.
So we have,
right?
Yeah.
Not intentionally, but it's a nice option just to show you the different things you can get. So we're going to start with our Zoodles. I have these halfway done because you've already seen me spiralize. I'm going to take my my little love of my life. Okay, get in there and watch this garlic go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How's that look?
Looks pretty good to me.
Awesome. How's it smell?
Oh my God, it smells like garlic.
Right? This little chop and prep chef has become literally the love of my life. Everything is so much faster and so much easier. My hands aren't going to smell like garlic. And this little chop and prep chef, after we rinse it out, is not going to smell like garlic either. These things, I don't know what they do to them, but it's a miracle. So, here's what I've done so far, because this would be boring for you. I had some cherry tomatoes. Can you see in there?
Yep.
Good. Cherry tomatoes, cut them in half and sweated them. Whoops. My induction range doesn't like it when the metal isn't touching it. Peas were my other vegetable of choice today. So until the tomatoes kind of collapsed, and I've got those going, I'm gonna get the garlic just a little bit browned because raw garlic is never fun. And you can put any vegetables in this you want. Broccoli, peas, chopped up spinach, asparagus. It's just kind of like a pasta primavera, but with zoodles instead of noodles. So it's up to you what you put in it. I haven't put any other spices in there.
I can smell that garlic.
I know. We are going to be the healthiest people on the planet.
No one will want to get close, but then that doesn't matter these days, does it?
Okay, right?
Yeah.
So that cooks. Today I'm going to use some Alfredo sauce just because I have half a jar left open. You can put on a tomato sauce. Sometimes I just put in a little butter at the end and sprinkle it with Parmesan.
That's good.
Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes I just make a little cream sauce with a little bit of evaporated milk or high-fat milk, whatever you happen to have, and let it just cook down a little bit. There's no limits on what you can do. And I just wanted to show you, too, that if you don't want really long spirals, then, do them about the length you want to do them, and then just take your handy-dandy scissors and cut. And then keep going, and take your handy-dandy scissors and cut. And then you have doable noodles. And of course it's Tupperware scissors, and why do we like these? Because they come open so you can wash them properly after you've used them with food, and then put them back together. These are freaking amazing.
Yeah, we actually have several pair of those.
Yes, we do. Once we used the first one, then we bought a whole bunch more. So I have all of my zucchini out over here, you can see, because you all know I shop at box stores these days, right? Because it's so much less expensive to get all of this zucchini from the box store than to go to one of the smaller stores, chains, and buy it in a little bit. I would probably pay for 3 of these what I paid for 8 at the box store. Now, I'm not going to use 8 this week. I just know I'm not. And I don't want them to sit in my fridge and go bad. So I'm going to zoodle them all up after you guys are gone. But I'm not going to use them for zoodles because, when they freeze, they tend to sort of lose their... So all I'm going to do is spiralize them all up. And then I'm just going to take my knife and chop them. Put them in a freezer mate. And then next time I make muffins or a carrot cake or anything like that, I have chopped up zucchini to put in. Okay, so let's go back here. Our garlic is cooked up nice. Our tomatoes are starting to sort of, you know how the juices start to come out of them? We're going to put our zucchini in. Oh my gosh, that does smell good. And we're just going to, it doesn't take long. Just stir it around. You don't have to watch me for the whole time. Just stir it around until it's cooked. Now, one of the things you want to do is you experiment with different noodles, right? So we're using zucchini today. You can use butternut squash. You can use sort of anything hard, yams, potatoes. They all cook really differently. Butternut squash is once it gets cooked, it gets really melty, so it won't hold up as well. So you put everything else in first, and then just put it in just to warm it through and get it a little bit tender, put your sauce on and eat right away. Zucchini, believe it or not, is a little bit more sturdy, and it can cook for a while and hold sauces really well. So you got to play with these a little bit and get to know your veg. But that looks pretty good, eh? Yummy lunch. There you go.
Delicious, yes.
Yeah. I'm just going to let that cook a wee little bit more. And then I'm going to put the sauce on. So I'm afraid you're going to miss the picture with the sauce and everything. But that's okay, because we're going to be eating it shortly after that, because my kitchen smells so good right now. So anyway, those are only some of the surface tips and recipes for the Spiralizer. We are going to be offering some of these this week. I will have separate pictures with those kind of things we have for you this week. We'll see you at our Zoom on Monday night at 7 o'clock. If you have questions or want more ideas, and when I say questions, guys, not just related to what I've done, right? If you have any questions about anything, how you want to store something, what the best things are, join us. If you just want to chat, join us. You know, we're all a little COVID isolated and going crazy. So, you know, sign in, Zoom with us, and let's just all have a little get together. And maybe we can all share some of our favorite Tupperware stuff, okay? So thanks for listening to the recipes. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.